This is the RisoPhy RGB backlit mechanical gaming keyboard. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get the instruction manual. They give you the cable, which is detachable, convenient, USB to USB-C. Nice length on that, that's good. And they give you a key puller. So obviously the keyboard plugs in USB. There is your port right over there. However, you also have other connectivity options. 2.4 gigahertz wireless. You take this guy out, plug that in, and now the keyboard will work wirelessly. No battery, so it is rechargeable. So that's really handy right there. And it also has a mode switch over here where you can select whether you want wired 2.4 wireless or Bluetooth. And this can even pair with up to 3 Bluetooth devices, so you can have a total of 5 connections. You will have to slide that switch back and forth depending on what you want, but other than that, it does have that option there. There are flip-out feet on the back, as you might expect. Take a look right there. Okay, we'll flip those out. Put that down. Much better now that it's raised. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the keyboard first, then of course we're going to go ahead and hook it up. It's 104 keys, so full-size, plain old regular keyboard, if you will, just like that. It's backlit RGB, of course. You can select from any of the 20 built-in backlight modes that are in here. There also is a link in the manual here where you can download software that will allow you to customize each and every key on the keyboard, whatever kind of lighting or effects like that that you want. That is going to be beyond the scope of this video. We're just going to concentrate on what's built in, and it's pretty easy to do that. You just use the function key and insert to change the modes, and function up and down arrows to change the brightness. So with that said, let's just take another closer look at the keyboard right here. You have some gray keys like that, and some black, which is pretty nice. The escape key is green, which is nice for a little pop of color right there. Your indicator lights, as you might expect, right there. And this is a mechanical keyboard, like I said. They give the key puller because these this way you can get to the actual switches in there, and they are red switches. They're clones, of course, but they are red switches. They're linear. There's no clicky feel or anything like that. Just a very smooth linear action until you hit the bottom, just like that. Pretty nice and simple. Now, I'm only going to hook this up USB. If you want to do wireless, you would switch the mode to 2.4, take the little wireless dongle out, and use that. Or if you wanted to use Bluetooth, you'd set the switch to that mode and then pair it up. Listen, if you know how to pair a Bluetooth speaker or a headset to your phone, you got it. Okay, not going to go over that either. Let's go ahead and hook it up. Let's take a look at the lighting on it. Okay, so now we'll take a look at the lighting modes. This is whatever it came up with by default right there. I do have a window here, so it kind of does make it look not that great, but I want to show it to you in a real setting. And besides, I don't have a shade on this window, so we're just going to have to deal with it. It's certainly not bad. It's not the brightest I've ever seen, but in a dark room would definitely look fantastic. Right over here we have all kinds of colors just fading through, as you see right there. You can use function insert to change that. So that may turn it off. Here's another one where it just kind of changes the colors randomly like that. I'll sort of shade it a bit so you can see a little. So there's that effect. And we'll go to this one. That's kind of nice. Just kind of a rainbow. You could use function up and down to change the brightness. And of course turn it off. Lowest brightness. And all the way back up. We'll take a look at the next one. Another similar kind of rainbow thing. I think I like this one actually a little better than the previous. That's quite beautiful also. And remember, like I said, you can customize this. Each key can be a different color. You got the full gamut of 16 million colors right there. And then sort of this pattern where it just sort of randomly goes around like that. Here's a key press type thing where it kind of goes out in a starburst from whatever key you press. So that's kind of nice. And this appears to just kind of sit there like this, with different colors in different sections like that. And here's kind of a breathing mode. Fading through the different colors. This appears to just do the line of the key that you press, as you see right there. Another kind of random every key kind of thing. Another rainbow type mode. A burst from whatever key you press. Sort of fading in and out, different. That's really it might make it a little difficult to type in my opinion, but there you go. And here's just on all different colors, kind of like that in a pattern. So that's kind of neat. And this seems to race around the keyboard. And I believe this was the first one that we saw, just like that. So there are the different lighting modes. And remember, once again, like I said, you can customize this in any way you like with the software that you can download. Now we'll do a typing test. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and type on it. This is, like I said, a linear action key, similar to a red switch. Myself, I come from an IBM Model M with the buckling springs, and I really like that good, you know you made the key kind of press type thing. This is a bit of a different typing feel for me. That's going to make me more error prone. I'm not the greatest typist in the world to start with, so this may complicate matters, but anyway, here we go. So I wrote, this is a test of the RisoPhy gaming keyboard. Key feel is very light, great for touch typists. Solid feeling all around, and great lighting effects. We've seen the lighting, definitely pretty cool all around. As far as the key feel, like I said, that's a matter of personal preference. Definitely not my type of typing, but certainly you can get by and get some words in here and there. But if you're a very light typist like that, or especially if you type on a laptop all the time, you'll probably have no trouble with this. And what's nice is that you do have a nice solid, you got to go some distance for the key to be made. It does not have to bottom out, it appears. So it is a very light touch, and like I said, you don't have to bottom it out to make the key. So it kind of is more of a floaty feeling in that sense, like that. Again, that's really more of a matter of personal preference, just not my particular style, but it is what it is. We'll flip this up so you can see just a little bit better what it looks like there. It's got all kinds of connectivity options, which is really nice, between Bluetooth and 3 devices, or wireless, or wired. You have a lot of connectivity options, so it'll work with pretty much anything out there, as long as it's got USB and supports a human interface device or Bluetooth, which nowadays is, for the most part, anything on the planet. Once again, this was the RisoPhy RGB backlit mechanical gaming keyboard. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.